Ashley here with another random Skype call, but this time I have another person that pretty much I recently got a chance to talk to. And
Talking to Ashley again. This is our talk.
yeah, if you can tell. So feel free to introduce yourself to the audience.
And that is me, Noah Harrington.
Yeah, if for those who don't know, he's the one who makes these little animations that involve like with Kirby, Knights, and I think
Discoon.
yes, Discoon. So, Noah, tell us a little about yourself.
So, I make plush videos, and I made animation videos, but I mostly do DeviantArt a lot.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check out his channels for yourself. He actually makes some very interesting art.
Yes.
So, Noah, what exactly made you become a fan of Discoon?
Well, I first got to acknowledge Discoon back in, 2010, where he appeared as a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh.
But I didn't get to be a fan of him until March 2016, where he got revealed as a Mystery Mushroom costume for Super Mario Maker.
Yeah, he was a mushroom.
Yes. And boy, he was so hard to unlock. So, to get Discoon, you have to clear 100 Mario Challenge on Super Expert Mode.
But you managed.
Yes, I did. And plus, I unlocked him on my old Wii U, which, it was back in, April 2016, but however, in December 2016, my old Wii U broke.
Oh.
But I managed to get him again when I got my new Wii U back in May 2017,
I
and
see.
I unlocked him again on the same month. And after that, I unlocked all the Mystery Mushroom costumes again.
If I recall, you actually did a video slightly of, well, that. Where Discoon and Knights were actually playing the level.
Yes, they were playing Discoon's Dream, I think.
I have to admit, it was pretty creative.
But yeah, I uploaded it to online and Super Mario Maker, but then all of a sudden it got taken down by Nintendo.
Oh.
I guess Discoon is quite still obscure.
Aw, poor little guy.
Yeah, I think he deserves more love. I mean, if Rob can make it to Smash Brothers, why not Discoon?
It would have been pretty interesting to see him as like an assist trophy.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Or heck, for the ancient minister, it could actually be. It could have actually been Discoon and Blackcoon.
But yeah, I don't think Black Discoon might make an appearance in Smash Brothers because he is usually owned by a different company called, let me think, Toyu Tokuma Shoten. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I think he was in those magazines.
Yes, he was in this magazine called Fami Mega.
Huh. I guess they could just make him as a trophy.
But he did make a game appearance in Janken Disc Joe, which that game is one of the most obscure Nintendo games ever. It was only released in Japan on December 22nd, 1992.
That's the year Sonic 2 came out.
Yep. But however, I did not find any gameplay on YouTube until March 2018.
Yeah, I didn't really know that much about this little guy until, well, I did kind of see the trophy about him in Melee. But it was like, huh, wonder where he's from. And then I came across your channel and was like, oh, he's that. Okay, okay. Oof.
And sometimes I thought Discoon as SpongeBob sometimes.
Which is which is kind of funny and kind of cute.
Yes, cause both Discoon and SpongeBob are both square.
Yellow, and they're pretty much carefree, happy characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, since we're on a different on the topic of video games, how about Knights? Thoughts on Knights?
I love Knights. I think Knights deserve more attention than Sonic, and it's just about time Knights get a third game on the Switch. Like,
Yeah,
come on, Sega, give Knights some more love.
yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, if Nintendo can make Mario Odyssey look that good and play good, you could pretty much tell they put a lot of time and effort. But with Sega, it's your mediocre Sonic game. You didn't have to do anything. Just push a button and whammo.
Yep.
You know, it's really sad when the fans can make better games than the actual company.
Yes, and sometimes I imagine Knights make a crossover in Super Mario Odyssey. I know it's just fake, but I just use my imagination. Like,
Yeah.
Mario uses Cappy to dualize with Knights, and now Knights has a Mario Cap with a mustache. Isn't that quite cool?
It's kind of funny. But also, I think that the two have, well, they could both control, such as, like, at one point Mario will be in control and other times it'll be Knights.
Yep, just like how he did with Yoshi.
Yeah. That's adorable. And of course, oh, for those who don't know, I actually had this weird dream where it did kind of involve that. And,
Oh,
well,
you
let's.
did?
Yeah, and, well, Mario has to do something about the, Nightmarins that are causing some trouble, and, well, Bowser somehow managed to make it to the Night Dimension to spread that type of chaos. And, of course, prepare for that wedding, of course.
Was
And,
Bowser
well,
was Bowser helping Riala or Wise Man?
he was pretty much getting assistance from Riala, and, of course, lending in a hand, which, of course, that is double trouble, alright.
Yep.
And it's at that point where Wiseman is not really around. It's just Riala who's being in control.
Mhm.
And he's much more powerful.
And I'm sure many people. What is my opinion on the Knights comic?
Oh
It's
god.
awful.
Oh god, yes, yes, yes. Season 2!
Yes, the art is
The
awful.
dialogue is just, oh god, it's all over the place. It just, what is up with these story ideas? I thought this was Knights, not focusing on the real world.
Yeah, and sometimes the dialogue is like mashed together, and you can't even read what they're even trying to say.
Oh god, just, who in their right mind would come up with this kind of junk?
Yeah, we don't need a terrorist plot for Knights.
It's supposed to be wandering within the dreams. I mean, seriously. Then again, the original game basically it's kind of short. About it's like an hour or game, but even with that, you can do so much with it. I mean, seriously, you can do so much with a dream idea.
Yeah.
And heck, the first 3 issues, they were interesting. They at least kind of gave a better origin story.
Yes, but not Series 2. And plus, I've seen some Knights fans draw a better comic than the Archie team themselves.
At least until Worlds Collide, that's when Knights makes a better return and looks so much better.
Yes,
Even
he looks so
Riala.
much better.
And oh, fun fact: you can actually, if on that close up of Riala, you can see that his makeup is there. It's just covered by his mask.
Yeah, and also, in one of the Sonic Archie characters, I saw one of them had a Nightopian plush.
Yeah, that's adorable. Knights has made cameos within the Archie comics.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, you can even see something like Choo Choo Rocket in there. I think it was the cat or the mice.
Yes. And I know a lot of people think how expensive the Knights plushies are.
Yeah, I know. You told me about that. They were very high price.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people know how much they would go for.
I know. If you are a collector and you basically want to get this stuff, well, too bad because eBay. Ugh.
It will eat all your money.
Yeah, if there was something a little bit more. I mean, isn't the Riella plush like 600?
Yeah, I believe it was 600, but I saw another one sold for like ended for like $800.
Seriously. What? I know they are collectible. I know they're collectible items, but I'm pretty sure there's a site where you can actually get them a lot cheaper. I mean, I know that the Clarice is very cheap.
Yeah, I think I saw like only $100.
Yep.
And Elliot's like 200.
Blue Boy definitely has a lot more to go for.
Yep.
And then there's Christmas Nights, which is the most expensive.
Yes, it went over on eBay for over $1,000.
Uh, I swear, the people who make plushes of these characters, they at least don't price them.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, they all look pretty good.
Yeah, they look amazing.
Heck, they didn't make any for the other Nightmarins. They only made for like just a few, like with Knights, the Nighttopian, Elliot, and Clarice, and even and Riala. That's about it.
But sadly, they never made Jackal or Puffy. I guess Jackal and Puffy might be hard to make.
I've seen some of the plushes for Jackal, and they look pretty good.
Yes, they will. Nice Jackal impression.
Oh, thank you. I always try.
No problem.
No one has tried to make Claws. No one has even tried to make Gulpo, Gilwing, or even Wiseman. I guess you can make like the cloak and the hands.
But yeah. I mean,
Chris,
they did make a floating hand plush with Magalore. I mean, they stitch his hands together with his cape.
and you have Magalore.
Yes, I do. And they did the same thing with Taransa too.
Ah. I know that
Also,
for cosplays, they actually did make some that actually look pretty good, such like with Knights of Riala and even Wise Man.
yep.
You were saying?
Mm-hmm. They're all good. But I know the most expensive Sega plush I've ever seen. E102 Gamma. I'm sure
Well,
there are some people who did not know Gamma got a plush.
yeah, and I've seen that on the Mr. Gojira's channel, and they have Gamma,
Yeah.
and
And
he's big. I can see why it's pricey. It's a big
yeah,
plush.
I saw him for like over $3,000.
Jeez.
Yup, he's rare. So if you want this Gamma plush, good luck because he will eat out your wallet and it's gonna be hard to get him without breaking the bank.
I know. These people.
Yeah,
Jeez.
these people.
I get it. These items are rare, but you don't have to fully overprice.
Yeah. Like I rarely see a Gamma plush nowadays on eBay. All I see is action figures of him.
I could see why. Well, these plushes are kind of difficult to make.
Yeah. But the sad thing about this Gamma plush, he is made out of a horrible vinyl material that cracks and gets sticky and gets ruined, according to Pat Mack.
Oh man.
Pat Mack does a lot of plush reviews channel, and he does a series called Look Back, where he looks back at the plush and figure sets that are from like years ago.
Ah. I know he did something like Knights, I guess?
Yes, but I'm hoping that he makes a look back at the Knights in the Dreams plush set. I've commented on I comment on his channel a lot of times to make a Knights in the Dreams plush set video.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. And here's the thing. Sega pretty much back then, they did advertise Knights in the Dreams.
Yeah, they
And
at least advertise Knights in the Dreams with merchandise.
yeah, so why couldn't they do the same for Journey of Dreams?
Yeah, we could have gotten another plush set. The plush set, in my mind, we would get Knights and Riella in his redesigns, and also plushies of Will and Helen.
Even Owl, I guess.
Yeah, I guess Owl could be easy to make, and also the Nightopian as well. I mean, it's not that hard.
I guess if you want, you could just go for Wiseman's Hands. It'll
Yeah.
save you a list. It'll save you a lot of time. But
Yeah, Wiseman would be pretty hard to make.
especially all that the details and so forth. I mean, seriously, I did a drawing of him. You know, when if they were Sonic characters, Wiseman took a lot longer. Oh God.
Yeah, and I'm pretty great at drawing the original Knights design characters, but I'm not that best at drawing the Journey of Dreams designs.
I pretty much took a lot of time to actually at least look at the characters. It's like, okay, that's how it's gonna go. And well, I draw whatever I can.
Yeah, drawing all those details you see on the character's image is quite hard.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of time and patience to get
Yeah.
every little detail. Ooh. Speaking of which, you have a Knights plush, I remember.
Yes, it was a custom one I got from Etsy.com. It was a late birthday present.
But it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, well, I know that some people out there, they are making this kind of stuff because, well, they do love the series.
Yes.
Well, I swear, if they actually managed to do like a Riala plush, and they actually put it for a good price, I'd
Yep.
pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I love that Nightmare.
And there's also a Knight's Chow plush that was released in the Sonic Adventure plush set in 2000.
Yeah, it's
And
adorable.
but yeah, he's highly expensive. And I'm looking at this sold price, and he's sold for $2,000, and shipping is $33.
Jeez.
So that makes him $2,033.
I'd believe it.
Yep, he's ultra rare.
Seriously, Sega. You pretty much merchandise your main Sonic crew, yet for your other franchises, you're not gonna flat out make any other merchandise off of them?
Yeah,
Ugh.
but there has been a Space Channel plush set, there has been a Choo Choo Rocket plush set, and there has been a Samba de Amigo plush set before.
Surprisingly, they didn't do Billy Hatcher.
Yeah, in fact, Billy Hatcher did not have any media at all.
It was until later on he started to gain a fandom.
Yeah, despite having a fandom, he still doesn't get any merchandise.
Yeah,
Not even a first four figure statue.
yeah. I feel sorry for the poor kid.
Yeah, I played Billy Hatcher and it was fun.
Sure, there are moments where you could have a little trouble, but for the main majority of it, it's definitely a nice early 2000 game.
Yep, getting all the chick coins is really hard.
But with enough skills and all that, you could do fine.
And plus, there's Sega characters from different games made cameo appearances in Billy Hatcher. Like, there was Sonic, there was Knight, Amigo, Tails, Knuckles, etc.
Yeah, I have seen that. And well, it's interesting to see that.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of which, how many of you think that in Sonic Shuffle it should have been knights they actually meet?
Yeah, I mean, Knights did appear in Sonic Shuffle, but when you set your clock on Christmas Eve, Knights will appear.
And since April Fool's, you see Riala.
Of course, just like how it works in the original Nights in the Dreams. But
Which
the
is
thing
pretty
is,
cool.
you can only play as Riala in Spring Valley, because if you try out any other stage in April Fool's Day, it'll not work.
Ouch.
Yep.
But hey, it's pretty cool to actually play as him.
Mm-hmm. But
Because
sad thing is, and it doesn't work on Journey of Dreams on April Fool's Day.
you can only play as Riala in the second player mode.
Yes, you can.
Which, of course, is basically the same kind of pose that Joker does in Persona 5.
Yep.
Which, of course, it's the icon you're seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I have that as my avatar because I love it so much.
And there was also a Knights event for Sonic Runners, where you have Knights, Riala, and Knightopian.
Yes, it's actually really cool to see that they were in the game. Note, I haven't played that game, but I know what it's like.
And yes, Knights has also been playable in both Sonic Riders games, Sonic Riders and Zero Gravity as the sequel.
They couldn't really afford to they couldn't afford to, hire the voice actress to do the voice acting.
Yeah, I kind of understand why Knights did not have a voice actor in the first game, because Knights in the Dreams didn't really have that much voice acting.
It's just the nightmare in language.
Yeah, but Knight should have had his voice actor in Journey of Dreams and Zero Gravity. I mean, why didn't Knight get his voice actor in that game?
Heck, I'm surprised they did not put Riala in the game. Wouldn't that have been cool?
Yeah, Riala would make a nice cameo in this game.
But instead, we just got Knights. But hey, it's fine. I'm okay with that. In fact, when I played Zero Gravity, Knights was actually one of my personal favorites to play as.
But yeah, but not only Knight was not silent in that game, Billy Hatcher was also completely silent in that game. All he makes is just chicken slash rooster noises. Like, why couldn't they use his voice from Billy Hatcher?
Yeah, I know it's recycling voice clips, but hey, that's what Sonic Team did for some games.
Yeah.
I know that pretty much, Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, the first one, Billy Hatcher was playable in that game.
Mm-hmm. But in the sequel, Transform, he is not playable. And plus, he even has a stage in the sequel, but he does not appear in the game himself.
It just makes you question, why did they cut him from the game? I guess it's because they couldn't really figure out how to fit him in, or that he didn't get enough votes.
Yeah. But But yeah, Knights was planned to be playable in the first game by
But
fans.
but then, well, for first game, Knights kind of got voted out by Bayonetta of all characters. Now that was going to be a problem since, well, Sega would have to up the age, so they decided to cut her off and make Knights the flagman. But want to know who was in the background? Rystar. So in the
Yes.
sequel, Rystar got replaced to be the flagman, and Knights got to be playable alongside Riala.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes.
But sadly, Sonic and the All-Star Racing Transform was usually Knight's latest playable appearance, I think.
Yeah. And, well, let's just say her voice actress didn't get the credit she deserved.
Yep.
Which was a shame because she did a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, Riala's voice actor, Casey Robertson, actually had rehired him. And, well, let's just say, still good.
Yep. And I can name all the cameos that Knights appear in Sonic games. Sonic Adventure, Shuffle, Adventure 2, Pinball Party, Sonic Battle, Sega Superstars, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, Sega Superstars, Sega Splash Golf, Sonic and the All-Star Racing, Generation, All-Star Racing Transform, Lost World, Runners, and Forces.
Jeez.
Yup. Even though Knights have made a cameo in a lot of those games, Knights should have had a crossover game with Sonic.
The only crossover we're gonna get is Worlds Unite in the comics. That is the only time we see them crossover. But
yeah.
instead of Sonic going into Knight's world, it's Tails.
Yep.
Don't you find that kind of weird? But then again, Sonic did meet up with Alex Kidd, which is kind of funny because hey man, I'm sorry if I took your place as main mascot. And Alex is like, oh, that's fine. But in the Sonic shorts, he's like, who's number one now, huh? Who's number one now?
Yeah.
I'm surprised for a Sonic short they didn't make Knights give Sonic a nightmare.
But yeah. Well, Sonic was playable in Christmas Nights as a bonus.
In the original Sega Saturn game.
But yeah, in the HD remake, he does not appear in the HD remake.
I guess they couldn't really do much for that.
Yeah.
You do fight Eggman as a boss, though. Well, in the original 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which was kind of funny, I have to admit.
And if Sonic and Bayonetta can make it to Smash Bros., why not Knights?
Heck, I even made a video on that.
Of course. And there are also some other fighters I would like to see in Smash Bros. Like, my most wanted fighter from Smash Bros. Has to be Lip from Penalty Pawn.
Care to explain, well, what that is?
Well, in case you don't know who Lip is a fairy, flower fairy, that appeared in Penalty Pawn. And, let's see. One day, it was an endless rain, and I'm having a hard time to explain. So Lip has to save all her friends that have been turned evil by Senano's the Devil. Hold on. Sorry, I just get confused sometimes.
No need to worry, no need to rush.
Okay. But I do know there is a game familiar to Penalty Pawn named Tetris Attack. And that game, it's quite familiar to Penalty Pawn. I mean, the only difference between that and Penalty Pawn is that Lip was replaced by Yoshi in that game.
Oh. I see.
Yep. And there have been a lot of reference to Penalty Pawn in Smash Brothers. Like, Lip's wand appears as an item since Smash Brothers Melee. And one of Kirby's Stone transformation is her Lip's garbage block, the pink one.
Oh.
And she even has her own song remixed in Brawl. I mean, Liv's only appearance in the West was as a costume and Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo.
Hmm,
Yep.
that's interesting.
However, there is a GameCube version of Panel de Pawn and part of Nintendo's puzzle collection, but sadly, that was only released in Japan.
Oh.
Yeah, but there is a familiar character that looks like Lip, but her name's not Lip. Her name is Furl.
Hmm.
Yeah, she appeared only in the GameCube version of Panel de Pawn.
I might as well look this up later.
Sure, you can look it up if you want.
Yeah, but anyways, I just hope that in the new Smash game we actually get a decent roster.
Yeah, because why make Dr. Mario and Mario separate characters? It doesn't make any sense.
I guess it's supposed to be a reference to Melee, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. But seeing them as separate characters is kinda weird.
I mean, Mario went to medical school. Does that make him the only doctor in the Mushroom Kingdom?
And
If
yeah,
he's not saving a princess, I guess that's what he's doing.
but yeah. And the worst Mario Kart 8 character I've ever seen is Pink Gold Peach.
Yeah, Pink Gold Peach is just an extra.
Yeah, like, what was the point of adding her? She doesn't even look like Pink Gold. She should be called Rose Gold Peach.
Yeah, we're we're fine with that. And then there was pretty much the I think the Golden Mario. I think.
Yeah, Golden Mario was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, but he was an alternate swap for Metal Mario.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, if that was the case. Sorry, I'm just having a Skype talk.
Just a
But,
moment, guys.
okay, let's go.
All right,
Continue.
we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Let's just say Noah's parents are nearby, so sorry about that. Anyways, you were saying?
So yeah, I was saying, so Gold Mario's a palette swap for Metal Mario. Like, why not all the other clone characters as well? I mean, what's the point of making Tanuki Mario and Cat Peach separate characters when they're basically just Mario and Peach with power-ups? That doesn't make any sense.
And of course, I know Smash 4, they had the idea for Bowser Jr. and they actually alternated between the Koopalings.
Yes, and all the Koopalings are alternate swaps for Bowser Jr.
Yeah, so they could have done that instead of making the well, full-on character ideas, but I guess they're not as bad as the idea of having the well, those types of characters.
Yeah.
Even in All Stars Racing Transformed, you pretty much don't get that. They're not clones. They're not full-on clones. They basically have their own. Even though clearly I think they kind of play alike, and they kind of have the same kind of power-ups or All-Star.
But yeah, if Riala was in Smash Brothers, he would probably be an alternate swap for Knights.
Yeah, we could actually get some voice clips.
Yeah, just like how they do with the Koopalings.
Yes, I would definitely play that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they want, they could go the clone route and actually make him a clone, but Riel would be a little stronger. Kind of like what they did with Pit and Dark Pit. Pit's a
Yeah.
lot faster, and Dark Pit's more on physical.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they both play pretty much alike. The only difference is that I wish that they gave Dark Pit's Brawl moveset, where he can actually fly. But I get that because it's the game.
Yeah.
Kid Icarus Uprising, that's all. But anyways, yeah. If Knights was actually in Smash, they would at least kind of get the flight one from Brawl.
Yeah. And plus, I downloaded this mod called Super Smash Bros. Infinite. It's a mod version of Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
And I have seen this on a channel, and I slightly saw that Riala was in there.
Yes, he's an alternate swap for Loy, and I saw Knight as part of Pit's moves, skins.
Maybe during a video you might do something like that. You know, make a video on that at some point.
Okay.
It would actually be interesting because, well, the people I've discovered this from was the Hobo Bros. I'm sure for most of you probably know it's SNG4 and his bro.
Yep.
But yeah.
But yeah, what I just don't like about Nintendo sometimes is how they copyright their YouTube videos. Like,
Yeah, boy. They're not nearly as bad as the people who, well, copyrights their anime.
yeah.
I think it's because it's the songs that get played.
Yeah, I think so. It is.
Yeah, the openings and the ending themes.
Yeah. Kind of
Heck,
like what.
some
Huh?
of my videos had to get taken down because, well, the music. That's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, at least Sega doesn't copyright.
Yeah, because, well, hey, they basically are too busy being greedy. And
Yeah.
they're running very out of ideas. Seriously, guys, just give Sonic a break. I mean, if
Yeah.
Kirby can pretty much get a game every 3 years, then Knights can get one after so long.
Yeah.
Or
Give them
better,
a break.
or better yet, if you're not gonna do anything with the character, just sell them to Nintendo.
Yes.
I mean, heck, if Disney is buying things like Marvel and they actually can make something work, why doesn't Sega? Oh yeah, because they're in the what Sega does, Nintendo pride is still there.
Yeah.
Well, what Nintendo does and Sega don't. Yeah, it's basically that nowadays.
Mhm.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? I mean, the idea of Knights actually becoming friends with Kirby, that would actually be very nice and cute.
Yeah, it would be cool. Like how Mario and Sonic got to be friends.
Yeah, in the Olympic Games.
Yes. And plus, I noticed in Radical Highway is in the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games,
Yeah,
but
it's a Knights Hotel. They actually replaced that with a Chow head. Why? Are they
I
not supposed to reference other games?
I guess they did it to only represent Mario and Sonic.
It could have been nice just to let them know that, hey, we haven't forgotten about you guys.
Yeah, but Toadette hasn't been seen in the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games before. She
And
appears in none.
and she doesn't have an amino yet.
Yeah, Amiibo. She doesn't even have one.
And nor does she pretty much get involved in the Mario parties anymore.
But yeah. And you don't know, Toadette is my mom's favorite character.
Aww.
Yes, she loves playing as her in Mario Kart Wii.
Woohoo! I'm the winner!
Woohoo! I'm the winner! Sorry if my voice is not that great for female characters, but I tried.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been some jerk named Lunar Lemmings and said that my voice is awful.
You
And
try. I know you
yeah,
try.
but yeah, there was no reason. He takes users too seriously.
And not to mention, made that video like that was very much an hour and doesn't do much. It was just showing off your old work. I was like, dude, the guy tried, okay? The guy tried. No need to get all butt hurt.
Yeah, he just needs to grow up.
Yes.
And not only we hate him, but my whole family hates him.
I can't blame him. I mean, seriously, that's just not right. That's just plain mean.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've looked at your stuff, and I'd say you definitely are getting much better at this stuff.
But yeah, some of my older works can be a bit cringy to me, but that's just the beginning of me.
Yeah. Heck, when you even got a new camera, it definitely
Mm-hmm.
has improved.
Yeah.
And I know that you got a lot of plushes.
Yes, I do. I am a plush collector, and I want to be a plush. Have a lot of plushies. Like, there's a username Luigi Fan 0001, and he has a ton of plushies.
Hmm.
Yes, you should go check out his channel. I'll leave in the link in the description in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
surprised he I'm surprised he doesn't even have nights yet.
Yeah, that's actually a shock. Okay. If anything, you seem to have a lot of fun with the plush videos,
Yeah.
but with some people, let's just say the one that kind of just really spiraled down is, well, SML. Please
Yeah.
don't attack me, people! I'm not trying to insult the guy. I really am
Yeah.
not. Just saying that SML was fine back in the day.
Yes, it was. But until Jeffy showed up.
And getting greedy,
Mm-hmm. But if you like Jeffy, I respect your opinion.
just don't attack us, please.
Yeah, because we don't really like Jeffy. It's
Yes.
our opinion.
Yes. And of course, let's just. And this is. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this, but I think Jeffy's the reason why Logan is getting demonetized.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. At just a moment, guys. Anyways, you were saying, Noah?
So I'm saying that. Hmm. That I've seen better plush channels than SML. I think that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what she said. I mean,
Yeah.
heck, even I try to make some unique videos that involve plushes.
Like Cornslink, a YouTuber, she has the official Knights plushies.
Yeah, Corn Silk. And also
Oh,
Marsuke, but she only has like two of them, Knights and Riala.
yeah.
I know she made like a Wiseman. I know she made like a Wiseman costume for Riala. Even the
That's
mask.
pretty cool.
Although there were two versions of the mask: the golden one, which we all know, and the black one.
That's cool. Well, my Discount plush is of course a custom. It was made by my mom,
Aww.
and she also made the Black Discount as well. She couldn't make Knight, so she had to order it from Etsy.
Aw, that's really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure Knights would be hard for her.
Well, considering all the details, it only makes sense.
Yeah.
What kind of fabric is Diskin made out of?
Yes.
Although, it looks. I thought Diskin was like a much harder bean bag. You know, the types that those types you throw in gym. That's what it feels like.
Yes, it does.
Even
Oh
Black
yeah.
Coon. Ugh.
And I noticed one user just stole my video and doesn't give credit. Hunter Forever. He stole a video called How to Internet Discount, which is my video.
Oh.
And
So not only we gotta deal with art thieves, there's also that.
Yeah, doesn't give credit to the video.
Seriously, if I was gonna borrow video footage, I'd at least give the person credit.
Yeah, of course.
That's the reason why every time I put I do not own anything, this was only made for fun in the description, is because, well, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not trying to insult or take credit for what others have made.
The user I have a problem with DeviantArt is MyIgnite. She has been stealing a lot of Kirby and My Little Pony art.
So yeah, keep a lookout, guys.
And we hope she gets banned soon.
I'm guessing it's a ton of art that this person took.
Yes, MyIgnite is female.
I had a hunch considering that equestrian Fluttershy.
Yeah, and she ships Fluttershy and Meta Knight together.
Not sure how that works. It's okay
Yeah,
if you like Meta Knight, but isn't he kind of short?
but yeah, he is short.
This is quite embarrassing.
Yeah, and I really like all the lines what Meta Knight said in the anime. Like, remember that one time he kicked DDD's car?
It's been a while since I've seen Kirby Right Back at You, but I haven't seen every episode. I only saw like a couple, but I was like, oh yeah, this definitely would be kind of a show for 4 kids they could actually air. Cause come on, Kirby, you can't really alter too much from that show. But come on,
But,
it's adorable and goofy. But
yeah, it
let's
is.
not forget there was that demonic Kirby look. Dear God.
Oh, I know that episode. Frog Wild.
Jeez, Kirby. Nightmare Fuel, for
And
kids!
yeah, and that frog that turned Kirby evil, he's kind of like the anime version of Dark Matter, but except Dark Matter did not appear in the anime at all.
Then again, there were a couple of characters who didn't make an appearance in that show.
Yeah, such as Marx, Ribbon, Adeline, Gooey, etc.
I guess they couldn't figure out a way to put them in somehow? Or that they couldn't
Fun fact,
really...
Naigo was actually planned to be in
Hmm?
Naigo was actually planned to be in the anime somehow, but he was left out for unknown reason.
I'm surprised they didn't put Galactic Knight in.
Well, the anime was created before Galactic Knight was created.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Kirby anime was first created in Japan in 2001, and then it came out in North America in 2002.
And, well, let's just say, not too much has changed with Kirby, aside from just, well, in the Japanese version, Kirby can talk. I'm not joking.
Yeah, his wow language.
They couldn't really find anyone who could actually voice Kirby, so they just get with the Poyo, which is fine because Kirby's adorable.
But yeah, Kirby does have a voice actor.
Yep.
And let me look. I forgot what these. Let me look that up.
Just a moment, guys.
His Kirby's voice actor is Makiko Omoto. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Interesting. Also, fun fact. Riella in Nights into Dreams, some people say that he was speaking in another language, like nightmare language, but in actuality, he was speaking in Japanese.
Wow.
Nights.
Oh, he was speaking Japanese? I did not know that.
Well, I was told about that. He says, "Let's go, Knights," or "Come on, Knights." Yeah,
Or
but
there is no knights.
is what we thought he said. There's no knights. But here's
Yeah.
the thing: they actually put that line in the DS version of Sega Superstars Tennis. When Riella enters, he does say that there's no knights. And Knight
Wow.
surprisingly says, I possess the idea of courage. So it is canon that Knight has an idiot shard on him.
Yes, just like how he got it from the Archie comics.
At least it makes a bit of sense. Let's just
Yeah,
say
I
first
guess
series,
so.
let's just say that's a canon. Slightly. Season 2, just fan art. It's just fanfic. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Season 2 is just fanfic. Nothing else.
I don't get this anymore. This is weird.
Oh. Speaking of which, how do you feel about the idea of Knight's getting his own cartoon?
It would be great. I mean, Sonic has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cartoons, and Knights has like none.
I mean, seriously, Knight's was pretty good. You know, Knight's was pretty popular enough, I think.
But yeah, Knights did make a reference in a TV show, Danny Phantom, where there was a villain named Nocturne, and his horns look exactly like Knights.
I'm guessing the creators were actually fans of Knight's. So
Wow.
yeah, I guess Knight's did get a slight bit of a reference. And it's not Sega!
Yeah. Also, there was also a Samba de Amigo reference in Steven Universe.
I didn't know about that. So basically,
Yup.
cartoons, they actually, certain other cartoons, they do actually like other Sega properties.
Yeah, Steven Universe is filled with video game references and anime references as well.
I didn't know about that.
Yep.
Well, okay then. But let's just say, at least it's not gonna be, at least there's no reboot of that. Oh god. Cartoon
Oh.
Network, what have you become nowadays?
Yeah, and they're gonna bring back Thundercats as a reboot.
When we already had a reboot that was discontinued.
Yeah, I say the 2011 version looks quite better than the newer one.
Yes. But oh dear god. It's like they pretty much put the idea of Steven Universe into this.
Yeah. First, they reboot Teen Titans Go in 2013. No, Teen Titans 2013. They rebooted it. Then they rebooted the Powerpuff Girls in 2016. And then Ben 10 in 2016 and 2017. Like, what's next, Cartoon Network? What's next?
I mean, Ed and Eddie, Courage, Cow and Chicken.
Oh God, I hope they don't reboot Dexter or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I mean, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends already had comedy, but it also had some good moments too.
Yes, there are already comedy moments, but we don't need dabbing in Cartoon Network. Like, there was one promo from the Powerpuff Girls reboot, and Mojo dabbed. I'm not even kidding.
No! Mojo Jojo, you had more dignity, man!
Yeah, why would you do this?
And of course, let's not forget the one with the panda!
Oh God, not the twerking.
No!
Twerking sucks.
Why would you put that in a kids show?
You know, for kids.
Ah! And Teen Titans Go, dear God. That's the equivalency of jingling keys in front of a child.
And yeah, Teen Titans Go has some of the worst morals ever.
Ugh.
Like, such as eating food without your teeth.
No, just no.
Yeah. Why would they do that?
There was even the
Like-
Christmas one.
Oh no, the true meaning of Christmas. That's an awful Christmas special.
seriously, it's I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse, that episode, which I never saw, or Dexter versus Santa's Claus.
Oh, yeah, that is considered the worst episode of Dexter's Lab, but I say Teen Titans Go is much worse.
Care to say?
And yeah, I did make hate art of Teen Titans Go, like one where Knights gets angry at Robin for taking up the schedule.
Can't say I blame Knights.
Yeah. Teen Titans Go has aired way too much. Like,
And of course, there's The Amazing World of Gumball, which I haven't
but
seen
yeah,
either.
but at least Gumball had better episodes.
And Steven Universe is less.
Yeah, like Steven Universe doesn't get that much reruns anymore.
Not to mention, I haven't watched Steven Universe. I'm sorry, guys. Let's just say it is definitely a better show.
Yes, I've seen episodes of Steven Universe.
I've heard good things about it, and well, I can say for sure, yes, that show is definitely got some effort into it.
Yes,
It just shows that there are some people who do care about the company's, well, a chance for more of a future of cartoons. But they have to rely on comedy. Does every cartoon need to have a comedy nowadays?
yeah, like how they did with the Ben 10 reboot. Like,
Which I never saw.
yeah, that reboot is bad.
How many reboots does Ben 10 need?
Yeah, we already have the original, and we have Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse as all sequels, but I say the reboot is not canon. And it doesn't even tell a backstory either.
Ugh. At least with Nickelodeon, they're sort of claiming back their throne as cartoon people.
Yes, last year they brought back Hey Arnold the Jungle movie, and this year they're gonna bring back Rocko's Modern Life as a TV movie. And it's not a reboot. It's going to be a revival.
And of course, Invader Zim.
Yes, and also Samurai Jack got a revival on Adult Swim.
Which is appropriate.
But yes, it is. But at least it's not a reboot.
It's a
Revivals,
continuation.
yes, and it's a 5th season. And it was great.
And from what I could tell, it definitely looks impressive.
It does.
Sure. Nowadays, okay, in that show they did use kind of different weapons aside from Jack using the sword, and there's blood.
Yeah, blood.
But hey, that's the reason why it's on Adult Swim.
Mm-hmm. The Teen Titans Go movie will be awful.
I mean, heck, they got Nicolas Cage to play Superman. At first, they were gonna let him play Superman. He was gonna play the part, but now he has that chance. But at the worst movie, oh DC, why? Warner Brothers, why?
Yeah, why does this movie even exist? Nobody asked for that movie.
So,
Nobody.
It's the fans, of course.
Yeah, and I say this is going to be the worst movie of 2018.
I am better off watching the Jurassic World that's coming out soon.
Yeah, Jurassic World will be better.
Because, come on, dinosaurs! And plus, it's a continuation from the last one.
And Hotel Transylvania 3 and Incredibles 2 will be great.
At least, it seems like Sony Pictures Animation are trying to gain back what they had. Or at least just try to redeem themselves.
And I heard that the Emoji Movie was bad last year, eh?
It's a meh movie.
Yeah. And I heard it wasn't really that good.
Yet, there are people out there that say it's considered the worst movie. Oh, come on. There are way worse movies than that.
Yes.
At least it's not Food Fight. Ugh.
Yeah. I heard that the worst cartoon that's considered by fans is Ren and Stimpy Adult Party cartoons.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I have seen clips of it, and I was like, oh, God. I see what they're talking about. Try and revive Ren Stimpy. Oh, boy.
Oh my.
Well, it was pretty much a well-known Nickelodeon cartoon in the 90s, but
Yes, it was.
the result of this,
Yeah.
it was
And
off the
the
walls.
worst
Just
episode.
oh,
The
Ren
worst
Seeks
episode
Help.
is considered by fans. Yes, Ren Seeks Help. That episode is awful.
Good grief! What did it do to Ren? I mean, sure, he's an angry Chihuahua, but I don't think Ren is that.
Yeah, this episode felt like a creepypasta.
I know that was written by some sadistic person. Ugh.
And because of that, Ren and Stimpy will not be getting a short that's coming for the third SpongeBob movie.
They're getting the third SpongeBob movie?
Oh yeah, they are making a third SpongeBob movie in 2020.
That actually sounds cool.
Yeah.
Because when it came to SpongeBob in later seasons, not that pretty good.
And of course, SpongeBob is always filled with popular memes.
Yes. Oh boy.
Alright, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who are you calling Pinhead? But still. Thoughts on basically the Sonic Boom cartoon?
But yeah, but there is a character that did not appear in any of the games, and Vector appeared.
Yes. I'm actually fine with them adding another Sonic character, and I'm actually surprised it was Vector. And let's just say, I found him more entertaining than Sonic.
Yeah.
Because, come
And,
on.
Like,
He
why didn't
definitely made that.
SBO or Charmy appear?
I don't know. Maybe it's because they didn't want a ninja, and I'm pretty sure they don't know what to do with Charmy.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense for Vector since he is a detective, and
yeah, he is the leader.
but where are his team members? In fact, they could have brought in Mighty as his partner. I mean, hey, it would actually have an excuse to put him in.
Fun fact, Mighty is coming back in Sonic Mania Plus.
Along with the character Ray the Flying Squirrel.
Yes, and I saw a video of GameX Prime did a missing in action video of them.
Which is cool.
He also did a missing action video of Adeline and Daisy's home kingdom Sriracha Land.
I guess that's what happened when Luigi wasn't around in Odyssey. He was just hanging around with Daisy.
But however, in Super Mario Odyssey, they added Luigi for an update.
Yeah, DLC.
Where he's seen flying with balloons. I mean, it would have been better. It would have been better if Luigi has his own Cappy playable.
Yeah. But I guess they couldn't really think of anything like that.
And yeah, I did want Sriracha Land to appear in Super Mario Odyssey, but sadly, it never happened.
And we only get Peach's Castle.
Yes, of course. It would have been nice if Sriracha Land makes a return. We haven't seen it for almost 30 years.
Yeah. But hey, let's give Daisy credit. At least she's doing a lot better of a job than Peach.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, at least Daisy doesn't get that much capture time. Like, Peach always gets captured and screams Mario at the top of her lungs. And that really annoys me.
Yeah, they want to keep this stick going for, yeah, as long as possible. And when Mario had a chance, oh boy, Mario's been friend zoned. Thanks a lot, Bowser.
Yep.
But then again, and she just leaves them on the moon.
She's a betrayer.
Good grief. I don't think Amy would do that to Sonic.
Yeah, it's almost like how Marx got Kirby into space and made the sun and moon to fight.
Good grief. And that scream. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, his scream, where he splits in half.
Isn't Marx kind of like a bat in that form?
Kind of. And his normal laugh, my mom thinks his normal laugh sounds like a turkey in Kirby Superstar.
Ah. So,
Can I move my bike?
just a moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. He had a little break, so, yeah. Noah, continue, please.
So yeah, I heard there have been terrible gaming channels, such as Mario Ted Plumber. Oh my god.
Who's
He's one of the
mainly a
worst.
plumber.
Yeah, he's one of the worst gamers ever seen.
Yeah, the guy was a troll.
And yeah,
And why is he so bad?
well, I've seen a rant on Melting Man's channel. All three rants of him. And I noticed he is a sexist, racist, etc.
Oh. Jeez.
Yes. Yeah, this guy's a jerk.
And you mentioned something about how he says that character designs are important than gameplay. No. No, it's not.
The most important thing of gaming is gameplay.
It explains why such as like certain Nintendo games actually work.
David died already?
Yep.
Dad, I don't have to do this to you.
And you said there's another gamer?
Oh yeah. There's also Phil we've talked about.
Yes, I showed you about him. And did talk
Ye-
and it told you a little about him.
Yeah, he's awful.
Care to say a few things on the guy?
Well, so I've seen this video. This is how you don't play Sonic Adventure, and his rapping is awful. And boy, he
Like-
just can't even play the game right.
There's the inappropriate snorting, there's the not so clever jokes or lines, the laugh is forced, and just he'll just basically baby about everything.
And he's also a potty mouth.
Yes. And let's just say he gets worse in Adventure 2. Trust me, guys. And let's just say, when he played the Knights pinball game, I was like, dear God, he touches Knights, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Just imagine how he would play Knight. It would be awful.
I know, and make inappropriate jokes. And I think he might call Riella a girl at one point.
Oh, just because of his name?
Who is this guy?
Stay away from me.
Hey, what the flip? Hey, what the flip?
He is almost as bad as Mario Tip Plumber.
But it seems like Mario the Plumber is actually kinda playing, right?
Yeah, but his gameplay video of Sonic Adventure, but he plays awful.
And of course, Phil doesn't know that these games were early. They are classics. And, well, let's just say the control was kind of slippery at some points. And not to mention, there were a bunch of glitches.
Yeah, that happened the same with me too. Like, glitches happen sometimes.
And let's just say, I feel so sorry for those poor Chow.
Yeah, those Chow don't deserve to be hurtful.
Heck, he treats them way worse in Adventure 2.
Gamma is a better babysitter than Phil.
At least he's not gonna attack him.
Yes, because he has a soul into him, according to my headcanon.
Well, he has a flicky inside him.
Yeah, he does. But in my headcanon, Tails rebuild Gamma. But that's just my headcanon.
Aww. So I'm guessing the idea is that Amy told him about what happened, and Tails pretty much agrees to help.
Yeah.
And Gamma
Amy
was a
is
bit
really
updated.
great robot friends with Gamma.
And also she has a nick for being friending birds.
Yep. I always think Gamma is better than Omega.
Yeah, sure, Omega's cool and all, but let's just say can't compare it to Gamma.
Yeah, and let's not forget there was that one scene in the Archie comic where he dabbed.
Yeah, Omega, dabbed. Activating dab mode.
Yeah, that was quite cringe, isn't it?
Yeah, even Rouge was like, Omega, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah, I made that
Activating dab mode.
I made that parody comic on my DeviantArt, and it's quite funny than the original.
Oh, speaking of kind of parodying, there's Parody into Dreams.
Oh yeah.
Which is a much better version than the actual original. At least for Series 2.
And they even realized that the style sucks.
That's what it was made to do. It's a parody, but oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Knights is a savage. Riala is kind of flamboyant. Okay, even more flamboyant. Wiseman is gangster. Clarice is a valley girl. The two Nightopians are a little more funny. And Elliot, well, the world hates him. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
And yeah, there has been some original dialogue that was kept from the original Archie comic.
Yeah, like Night saying, "Oh, will you shut up?"
Yeah, that was quite funny.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, Archie. Where have you gone?
Yeah.
And let's just say the reboot, if only it had lasted longer. We could have gotten some more interesting stories. And heck, I would have liked to see more with the egg bosses. They were really good.
Yeah.
As much as you basically are a fan of Eggman, I'm sorry, but the egg bosses made it for me. Because, well, hey, I was so getting annoyed with Sonic having the main focus. I get it. It's the Sonic comics, but come on. Give other characters a chance. So,
exactly.
Thanks to Sonic Universe and the egg bosses, we get to see what they're slightly more like. And let's just say that they definitely have some interesting personalities.
I'm literally not taking it down.
It would be cool if they would make another E102 Gamma plush.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with better materials.
Yeah, because the material they use is awful.
The hook should already be in place.
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to get crazy weather.
And, well, If
Thanks, buddy.
anything, I know a couple of people who are gonna, make a Knights game, or at least a fan-made Knights game.
Yep.
Hey, make it an RPG. Probably the one that involved a certain video game character is a game called Mario the Music Box. If you want to know that, it's mainly known on Luigi Kid's channel, and it's a very interesting game. There's so many twists and turns. It's story driven, but it's kind of a very dark and serious game.
And I heard he does a lot of creepypasta gaming.
But hey, at least he has fun with them.
Yeah.
Even at some points, he actually does get mad at it.
Yeah.
And
I'm surprised he doesn't know that Knights had a creepypasta.
Well, no one actually did a Knights creepypasta game.
Yeah, I guess I could see.
There are some people out there who say that Knights only has 2 creepypastas, and the one that basically the other one is called Reala's Heart, which is done by moi. Yeah, let's just say I was like, Knights deserves more creepypastas, so yeah, I decided to do that. And plus, Riel is a villain. I think it's time to show how threatening and dangerous he can really be.
Yeah, of course.
As well as being the mastermind. Note that was actually my very first creepypasta, and let's just say, yeah, it's gonna need an update.
But yeah, but it's your old work.
And the first. And let's just say, there was a majority of people that did really like it. Which I was shocked.
Yeah.
Some say it's not really a creepypasta, it's more of a grimdark.
And can't wait for Star Allies' second update. The Roach just got revealed.
Ooh, and
that's all we have for now, but if you look in the data mines, you can see who's gonna be in the Star Allies in the future.
Such as like Magalore.
Yes, and Adeline's name was in there too.
Would really be nice to have an artist character in there.
Yes, because we have the artist ability in Kirby Star Allies, and not only that, the red beret that Kirby's wearing is like Adeline.
It definitely makes you wonder how they're gonna do this. Then again, it's Nintendo. They work in mysterious ways.
Yep. I'm sure Adeline would do great.
Yeah.
Plus, Adeline was planned to be playable in the main game of Kirby 64.
But of course, just, well, scrap that idea.
But yeah, there is an image where Adeline attacks the enemy by swiping her paintbrush.
Yeah.
Just like how Artist Kirby did. So, there could be a chance that Adeline might make it. Like,
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, she has a fan base, but I know the abilities that Kirby's Dream Friends will have. Like, Adeline will be Artist, Dark Mennonite Sword, the Roach, Ice, Magalore, ESP, Tarantha, Spider, and Susie. I don't know what Susie's abilities might be, but it'll work something. Or she could be in her mech machine. Like,
Speaking of which,
but we'll just...
if there's basically a fan-made Knights game, I'm pretty sure someone is going to add this idea. I actually thought of it, and well, I was talking with a few people about it, and it was like, what if there was a food-themed level? And how did I get that idea? Well, it was during Sonic Lost World where you go through a desert and that turned into food somehow. And I was like, okay, it feels like this came right out of Knights, or it looks like it could be a Knights level.
I gave you that one.
I mean, think about it. It's food themed and, well, yeah. And the boss you have to fight is a giant candy snake.
Oh, wow.
Tell me you wouldn't want to have a dream world like that. It would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I mean, the bouncing pillows could be like marshmallows. There'd be like a river of chocolate. There would be like, I think you could put Jolly Ranchers in there, and there'd be like Laffy Taffy. They're just, then again, it is kind of candy themed.
Oh yeah, and there has been a Pokemon mod game called Pokemon Sweet Version.
That, I have heard about that. I haven't got a chance to see it yet, but that actually sounds kind of cool.
Yes, the Pokemons themselves are desserts, and Candy Eevee played that mod version.
Okay. What was that about? I heard like your mic going all buzzy for a sec.
Yeah, I know, that happens with you too. The mic can be a bit buzzy sometimes.
Sorry. But yeah. And of course, like I talked about with a few friends. I'm pretty sure that if Knights did get a cartoon, the first series could be Knights in the Dreams. And then later on, it could be somewhat going slightly into Journey of Dreams, and then the next season will be Journey of Dreams.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Because,
Like,
come on. It's obvious that, well, you have dreams, you have endless ideas, so many possibilities. You can make it work.
yeah, of course.
But hey, it'd be a little more interesting than Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, Knights would be cool to have a movie, because did you know that Sonic is getting a live action movie in 2019?
Oh God.
Yep,
It
he
was about
is.
time. Yeah, it was only a matter of time.
Like, wouldn't that be cool if Knights made a cameo in that film?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that that movie actually does something with it. And not just go the Sonic Forces route, where things is going to be dark and serious.
Yeah, because Sonic Forces wasn't really the best game to me, but it looked cool, but it's just not my type.
The only best thing about it is like the music and the avatar. That's about it.
But yeah, and the Knight's costume, that was cool.
Yeah, we also get like Beats outfit, I, Poyo Poyo Pop for some reason, and Persona 5.
And that Puyo Puyo hat actually belongs to Amity, one of the main characters of Puyo Pop Fever.
Nice. Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
And you know what really bugs me? Chaos appeared in Sonic Forces, but you will never face him in the game.
Yeah, he's just there.
Yeah, why wasn't he a boss?
Heck, you even had Shadow, and it could have been interesting if he was mind controlled, but no! We had to go the route that it was a fake, and the actual Shadow was somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, Sonic facing Infinite makes no sense, when in actuality it was Shadow who basically beat up Infinite. Why wouldn't Infinite be more mad at Shadow?
Yeah, of course.
Infinite would have made a more interesting villain. I mean, seriously. But nope. He's just Edge Master. That's about it. Seriously, Eggman, you needed to up your game. I get it. You basically had a chance to win, but you could have just killed Sonic the moment you got him.
Yeah.
Or they say to torture for 6 months. Nope. Sonic's perfectly fine when we see him. Oh, and Zavok from Sonic Lost World? He's only a boss. Not much.
But yeah, he's okay, but I like Chaos more.
If only we had a boss of him. I guess the
Yeah,
slightly thing we got was the long boy. The
yeah.
creepy Slenderman mixed with Infinite. Someone actually made a mod out of that in Sonic Generations, where he's perfect chaos.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Which is pretty cool.
But it would be interesting to see E102 Gamma come back and maybe rebuild by Tails, just like how he rebuilt Omega and Sonic Forces.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool. I mean, if he could fix Omega, it would actually be interesting to rebuild Gamma. But give him a little bit of some little updates.
Yeah, and I felt like Gamma's quite underrated as Grill from Kirby Superstar Stacker, because Grill does not have a specifying gender, because due to Kirby Superstar Stacker never being released outside Japan.
Don't you kind of ship that character with Marks?
Yeah, because Grill says, hey, 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 like Marks.
So I guess Marks is pretty cool with having a genderless character with him.
But yeah, in my headcanon, Grill is female.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, most fans of Grill claim Grill is a female.
I can understand what you mean.
Yep.
So I think we can talk about at least one more thing before we can call it a day for this.
Okay.
So your thoughts on Knights exactly, and the first time you actually played Knights and when you first saw Knights.
Let's see. I first saw Night Boy. Let's see. Trying to remember when I first saw Night. It's been a long. I think I first saw Knights when I was playing Sonic Adventure DX in the pinball section.
And your thoughts on that?
Knights look pretty cool.
And the
And
music, just nice.
yes, Message from Nightopia was great. And I got Knights unlocked in Sonic Riders. And the first time I've ever played Knights as a character in Sega Superstars Tennis.
Yeah, that was my first introduction to Knights as well.
Yes, back in 2015. However, I did not get the first Knights game until July 2017, where after that it became one of my favorite Sega games of all time.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, Knights needs more love.
Exactly. And I even made a video of that.
I know, which I reacted to.
Of course. It
Because
was the
come on, it's so true. Knights needs more love. And at least your Sonic's not a jerk.
Yeah, of course. Sonic is friends with Knights.
Yeah, I can easily imagine that back then, Sonic and Knights, they were pretty good friends. But nowadays, it's like Sonic doesn't treat Knights how he used to treat him.
Yeah, like, come on, Sonic. Give Knights a chance.
Or give other Sega characters a chance.
Yeah, such as Ulala, Billy Hatcher, Beat, Amigo, etc.
Yes.
Like,
Ugh.
Ulala hadn't had a new game since 2002.
Yes. I know they had Michael Jackson in the sequel called Space
Well,
Michael.
Wow.
Yeah,
Michael
I'm not joking. Which was really, really shocking, but also cool.
Wow. I did not know Michael Jackson appeared in Space Channel 5.
Yeah, it was the sequel where he appeared.
That's pretty cool, if you ask me.
I know. Anyways, about with Nights in the Dreams. Yep. What was it like playing it?
It was fun. It was a fun sequel, and the music is awesome.
Not sequel. First experience playing the game. The first game.
Oh,
Journey of Dreams
well,
is the sequel.
yes. Yes, the original, Journey of Dreams is the sequel.
Yeah. Did you had any trouble with some bosses or some level points?
Yeah, like when I first, I had trouble with Jackal back then, but now I've gotten better. Yeah, I lost to him 3 times, but on my 4th attempt, I finally beat him. But after that, I got better. I think the easiest boss of Knights must be Puffy, I think.
Well, duh, she can't really attack you.
Yeah, of course. I just like pushing her around.
I know that the annoying one in the remake is Gulpo. Cause, come on. It looks like you're about to hit him, but you just barely missed. And
At least he is.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go on.
but at least he's not as annoying as the chameleon boss from Journey of Dreams.
Ah, Camelon.
Yeah, Camelon was pretty annoying.
You just gotta find him. That's all.
Yeah, it can be pretty hard to find Camelon.
Well, silhouette. That's the only way you can tell and where he's moving.
Yeah, of course.
If you're not careful, you'll get hit by a bomb.
Yep. And Queen Bella was fun.
Yeah, very pretty looking boss, even though I don't like spiders.
Yeah, I hate spiders. Spiders creep me out.
Ugh. I know that for original, Gilwing, who was Claris's first boss, he's kind of tricky, especially with the tail part.
Yeah, the tail part's the tricky one, while pushing him front is not that hard.
And then there's Claws. He just takes one hit, but the tricky thing about him is, well, you gotta take care of the mice.
Yes, of course.
And, well, then there's the personal favorite, Riala.
Yes, you have to take 3 paraloops to defeat him.
But he's pretty tricky if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, of course.
But
It
you
just
gotta
takes
admit,
practice.
that music is pretty cool.
Yes, including the revenge music.
I know in the sequel, Riella has more of a purpose to actually be, well, an antagonist.
Yeah, because all the original bosses of Nights in the Dreams did not return.
Not even Jackal. I mean, wouldn't it have been cool if Jackal was like Riella's partner and he actually gained to be a first level at some point?
Yeah, that would be
And
interesting.
he would have like a new design and, well, he would actually have a creepy demeanor, but he would be sometimes hilarious. Like,
But yeah,
Peekaboo, I kill you.
plus the original Dreamers, Elliot and Clarice, appeared in Journey of Dreams.
Only if you collect all the dream drops.
Yes, that is true. But wouldn't it be nice if there was an extra mode where you fight the original Nightmare and bosses?
I'm pretty sure that people who make these fan games would actually kind of do that.
Yes.
I know that pretty much this is obvious, but they could have actually redone some of the dialogue. They could have actually made some better choices. They could have been more careful with the decision of the controls. Seriously, don't play the Wiimote by itself. It's not great.
Yep. It's not great.
Ugh. Then again, it was early years of the Wii.
Yeah.
And
But in the third game, I wonder what the new Dreamers and new Nightmare bosses would be like if they made a third game for Nights.
I think the idea, I actually heard this idea, but imagine if Knights was in France.
France?
Yeah, I mean, Rial did spoke French once, but he says, coward, moi. Seriously.
And that tower would kind of look like the Eiffel Tower.
At some point. Although I find it kind of weird. In Bellbridge, final level, I always imagined that Kingdom Hearts was not too far away.
And I heard that Bell Bridge is usually based off of London.
Yes, it is.
And
just like how Twin Seats from the original is based on New York.
Yep. And the Twin Seats Tower is based off of the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
And the Bellbridge Tower is like Big Ben.
It basically is Big Ben.
Yes, it is.
And let's just say, Wiseman was a little more intimidating than Black Doom.
Yeah.
Sure, he didn't really do much, but you can tell by his presence and how powerful he really is.
And Black Doom's final form in Shadow the Hedgehog usually sometimes reminds me of Wiseman.
Yeah. Black Doom! That's what this guy reminds me of!
Yeah, he does usually remind me of Wiseman the Wicked. And plus, in Journey of Dreams, Wiseman has the same voice actor as Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls.
Basically, it is Mojo Jojo. I am bad. I am evil. I am Mojo Jojo!
Yep. Just imagine if there was a crossover of the Powerpuff Girls and Knights.
You actually did kind of do some artwork of that.
Yeah, and I even made a Powerpuff Kid style of Knights and Riala.
Which is adorable.
Yes, it is. I also did
go on.
Powerpuff art styles of Lip, Discoon, and Adeline.
And also, well, the beta version of Knights.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, because if you look at the original concept art, oh man, is he creepy. I guess this is what happens. This is what Knights of Reality used to be. They were once one nightmare, but then they were split into two. It makes sense. Also, Riala, for concept art, he had like a yellow upper body. He didn't really have much on him.
And he looks like he's not wearing any pants at all.
Well, that's the point. And
yep.
Is it just me, or when it came to hearing the voice clip slightly of Riala, he sounds more genderless than... he sounds more genderless. I guess that was the point.
Yes, and there are two different concept arts of Knights. I think the one that the one I did might be the earliest concept art.
Where he's a little more friendly.
Yes. I think that might be the earliest concept art of Knights.
I know there were different ones, like, well, Claws. They were trying to make Claws female, and another would be kind of fat.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Rest pretty much is just fine. And also, well, for beta, in the data, there was going to be a boss called Self, but the creator says, oh no, it's perfect enough. It's fine. And then Self was scrapped.
And I also heard that Self was also part of a creepypasta.
Well, yeah, of course.
I think I started
Which is interesting. Games, creepypastas that are based on betas and what they heard and the info they're getting, you can make some really interesting creepy stuff with that.
Yeah.
Better than
And
lost episodes.
and Night in the Dreams was originally going to be named Nights Fly into the Dream Paradox with.
But that was too long of a title, so they just changed it.
Yeah, they changed it because it's too long.
Just imagine if there was a Knights game, we would get Self as a secret boss.
Yeah, just imagine what Self might be like.
Well, I have heard, and he's got like an orchestra theme. And there's a theme that is in the game. It's just that this was supposed to be Self's theme called Know Thyself. And there were a few concept arts for the guy. And I have to say, they all look pretty interesting. And also, it states that he was the first of the first level Nightmares. He basically is the most powerful and the most dangerous. And it reflects upon oneself, and he reflects on the character like a darker version.
That's pretty interesting.
Yes. And different personality wise. And I think what also be kind of cool is the character UV Knights or Ultraviolet. Imagine how that would work for a boss. Or it could be that Knights is trying to fight off this darker force, and it's basically within himself. And heck, I think you could actually play as Riala in the main story as well. It would actually be interesting.
It would be better than Sonic Forces.
At least you're actually playing as characters that deserve to be playable. Sonic Forces, on the other hand, sure, you got the avatar and different species and all that, but I would rather play as different characters.
And not to mention, Blaze, Cream, or Big did not appear in the main game at all.
I wonder why.
But I noticed they appeared in the spin-off game on the app. Speed Battle. Cream actually appeared in the Speed Battle game, but not in the main game itself.
I see. That's interesting. I could easily kind of imagine a little bit of a comic idea. And, well, okay. IDW is actually doing well with Sonic.
I'm sure they are.
And heck, someone actually got their fan character as a cameo in it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a two-horned chameleon. And heck, they even allowed different insects, such as like there's actually a butterfly in one of the issues. About time you guys are opening up.
Yeah.
And of course, well, if Sonic is successful, maybe IDW can ask Sega if it's okay that they could use different other properties like Jet Set Radio, Billy Hatcher, Space Channel 5, and heck, even Knights. Because come on, Archie tried, and well, if a certain someone didn't tamper with it, we would have actually had a monthly comic with Knights.
Yeah, and not to mention, I've never seen Ooh La La in any of the Archie comics.
Seriously. But yeah, if IDW ever does do that, I would be happy. I'm sure people would pay for that to happen. If I see it, I was like, shut up and take my money!
Yeah.
Considering that IDW actually gives other franchises a chance and they actually succeed, yeah, it's definitely no far-fetched that Sonic is succeeding in IDW, and, well, Who's to say we might get that? It's only a matter of time.
Yep.
Well, I feel as though this has gone on long enough. What do you say, Noah?
Yeah, I felt like we've been talking for an hour.
It's fine. Me and Gold did the same thing. We were just having a lot of fun.
Well, it was nice talking to you again, Ashley. Well,
Yeah.
it's time to say goodbye.
Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this. And next time, it'll be Plush Talk, and we're going to be meeting some different friends. But
Yes.
for now, we'll just leave it at that. This is Dragon Lover 95, aka Ashley. No, wait. You're supposed to say goodbye.
Okay, bye. See you later, everybody. Sayonara.
Sayonara, everyone.